guys, welcome back to Songs You Should Listen To. Today, you should listen to The Deadly Rhythm by Refused. The song will kind of catch you off guard. It's, I don't know, hardcore? What is this considered? I guess this is considered hardcore punk. I'm not super familiar with the different varieties of punk and hardcore and how they are different or the same, frankly. All I know is, on paper, I should have hated this, and I love this song very much. It is intense. It is wild, it has sophistication, but it also has this raw energy to it. It has a fabulous production and mix. One of the biggest issues with so much punk to me is just the mix and production being so butt. This feels authentically punk, and it's great sound design. Not to mention, songwriting kills. Take a listen. First thing when I hear that on a ride bell, I think, okay, we're about to listen to jazz. Okay. Yet, more of me thinking this will be jazz. Okay. That's not jazz. That sounds awesome. Just a pissed riff. A great drum groove. The drummer is absolutely pocket. This guy is an excellent drummer. Everyone is super tight. More of that for a little bit. Let's fast forward a smidge. Oh, dude, it's just absolutely pissed. If I have one complaint, and it's whatever, I get over it pretty quickly. The bass guitar is panned very hard right, and I don't know why they did that, because on one hand, if you want to pull like an Incubus off of Enjoy Incubus album and have it so that you have your bass guitar, which is very mid-rangey bass, you know, way over here, and then the guitar way over here. Okay, I can understand that. It's a little unbalanced, but it's cool. It feels like you're in the room. But they have a guitar here, they have a guitar here, and then they have the bass over here. Why not just put it in the center? Why? Why? It's gonna support your kick drum so much better and just not feel unbalanced. I don't get it. It's whatever, but it's whatever. It still sounds great, I promise. And it's got this cool upper register bass guy that's happening underneath the vocal part, and then when the vocal's not happening, you get the da-da-da-da-da stabs from the guitars. Really, really good writing, really good arranging. Sound design is dialed in. It feels natural, it feels raw, but it's still tight, it's still clean. This is 1998, and you have this sound coming with this mix, and it's almost like proto Dillinger Escape Plan in some ways. It's so freaking cool. The riffs are memorable. The structure is memorable. Everything is well defined. I know what part is which. It doesn't feel like a mishmash of crap slapped together. It does have that erratic, high energy feeling that a lot of punk does, but it doesn't feel like a bunch of morons who don't understand music trying to slap music together. So then we go through, I guess, what's a chorus or whatever, and then go back through that first theme, that first verse idea that we were doing. Then we gotta build. Now we're back to the first dun 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 rhythm that we were doing from the beginning. Bringing it back. Now walking bass. Now walking jazz bass for I don't know what reason, but I love it. It's so cool. I like that part of how they infused erratic nature into the song was by having it randomly transition throughout genres, and the fact that they could make me not hate the fact that a walking bass comes in, but I want to laugh so hard in a good way. I want to laugh. It's just like, oh, thank you. It's just like two things that shouldn't go together, right? In its own way, it's super progressive. I really like that. This bass is panned in the center. Why couldn't your other bass be panned in the center, you jerks?
Gods, privileged slave, market him for industry. It's our right to fall lost.
I'm normally not a spoken word guy, but this one doesn't bother me. Sometimes spoken word can be super cringe.
Will it take away the blame?
Also, can we compliment this man on some delicious intonation on the upright bass? It's a fretless instrument, so it's pretty difficult. What a great transition. Introducing a new riff that plays off of what the bass was doing right at the end of its little feature section. Love it. In my opinion, so ahead of its time. 1998. I wouldn't expect to hear something like this until maybe mid 2000s, especially with this mix and production value. It does not sound like it was mixed or recorded in 1998, especially by a punk band. You might get something mixed this well on a pop punk record. If I had one tiny critique of the vocalist, he kind of hits one pitch on his vocal stream pretty much the entire song. That's not a really big deal to me because his timbre matches so well with the rest of the music, and the music's actually really interesting, and he does something interesting with the rhythm of his voice that it doesn't bother me, but it would be cool to get maybe a little bit more dynamic out of his performance. So it takes this dum 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 and uses that as a way to prepare us for the next big riff. It's pissed. I mean, it's a little mushy, but I think, again, that mushiness kind of works with the punk sound. It's not perfect, it's not clean. It's got this character and attitude to it. I think this song is so well written. I was totally impressed with it, especially, again, not being a fan of hardcore myself, and also just the fact that this is 1998. Absolutely wild. It's such a good track. It makes me intrigued to listen to the rest of the album, which I still haven't done yet. But that is fire. That is super fire. So, okay, you should go listen to The Deadly Rhythm by Refused. Thank you for watching. If you have your thoughts, please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if there's a song that you think I should listen to on this series. And support me on becomethenight.com in the link in the description. Go subscribe to Night School. All right, love you guys. Bye.